What's up, homies? Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wanted to go on a blind date, but with the person's mom? Why? Because we're back with another old and bad MTV show called Date My Mom. I got a lot of support for the MTV parental control video I made, so I went and found another bad show.
For real?
The way this show works is there's a guy or a girl, this episode it's a guy, and he's choosing between 3 guys to see which one he wants to go out with. However, he's not going to meet any of them until the end of the episode. Instead, he's going to be going on dates with their moms to see which one he likes most. Great idea, right? Now, I'd never seen the show before making this video. If you know the show, let me know in the comments. Also, if you have any other bad shows you want me to watch, let me know there too. But without further ado, let's enjoy the video.
I'm into guys who are hot, not guys who think they're hot. Time to date these mothers and find me a lover.
This guy sounds like Buster from Arrested Development.
I'm Diana, I'm 49.
I'm Josh and I'm 21, and we're gonna win because we're freaky.
This guy's coming off strong straight out the gate.
I used to be a go-go boy, so I can dance, twist, and bend into any position you'd like me to be in.
I'm a proud mother.
What's a go-go boy? Look that up.
Yes, I'm into bondage. And if this boy picks me, I'll show him some freaky.
Oh, what? Oh my. I'd be careful around him. Looking like some 50 Shades of Grey stuff right here.
I hope these other moms are ready to get spanked.
That's kind of weird. That's his own mom. So at this point, the son tells the mom how they want them to act on the date, the questions they want them to say, stuff like that.
Tell them that we're not the stereotypical family, you know, we're the Bundys, the Osbournes, Roseanne, all into one.
What the f? We're the typical American family, Ted Bundy. Hold on. Someone needs to check their basement. Ted Bundy. Oh no.
What if he asked me how many sexual partners you've had?
Infinity doesn't even begin to describe it.
Walked around the block, have you?
Walked, run, bent, twist, name it. Village bicycle, everyone's had a ride.
Now this guy fucks.
May I talk about the bondage a little bit?
Well, why not?
What do you want me to tell him?
I'm the master, he's the bitch.
That's pretty presumptuous of him. What if Jeremy's the one that wants to be the dom? Do they have to have a display to determine who's gonna be top, like a David Attenborough documentary?
Hey, gotta go. Okay, give me a hug.
Go get him!
Woo! He's so excited for ass, he turned into a football tailgater.
Woo! Hey!
Hi.
Hi, I'm Diana.
I'm Jeremy.
Why does she not have shoes on? There's glass and shit on the ground. You just trust the world. Pretty brave.
I'm really into vintage cars, so we're going to a car hop.
Sounds good, I'm ready to go. Jeremy's cute. Josh would bone him.
Oh. Does his mom not feel weird about being part of this at all? Recruiting people for her son to sleep with? So the date part is actually pretty weird. They make jokes like this.
So this is Gloria. She's a 69. It's my favorite year.
Sick I'm not surprised.
He asks her if she wants to learn swing dancing.
To learn some swing dancing moves?
I am ready.
What the hell is this?
Let's take a break and have a milkshake and talk about your son. So what's your son's name?
Josh.
Imagine you potentially might be going out with someone and you don't even know their first name. This is some blind arranged marriage stuff.
Tell me what I should know about Josh.
He likes to go dancing, do a little bondage. He's got a shirt that I refer to as just a couple of headbands, really.
She's really just jumping headfirst into that one, huh? Could have said what type of music he likes, what kind of food he likes to eat. Nope, bondage. He really likes bondage. He wants to bondage you.
Tell me what Josh looks like outside of the bondage clothes.
Outside the bondage clothes, Josh is very, very tall, 6'2", perfect body. He has a big, giant black coat that he wears, and people call him Neo. He looks like Keanu Reeves.
I'm strangely turned on right now.
That's because his mom's describing him like this, when he actually looks like this.
Does he go out on a lot of dates?
He doesn't really date, per se. He's got friends, which means he bones him. But that's his friend.
That's interesting.
Yes.
No one wants to call sex being boned. That doesn't sound nice or enjoyable at all, in any way. Bone him. Oh, why would anyone use that word? We boned. What? Delete my number.
Sometimes there's a residue that, marks that somebody was his friend.
I don't even know what she's trying to describe. I'm not going to think about it.
If I asked him, would he tell me how many people he's had sex with in the past month?
I think he said infinity. How about you?
I'm conservative.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Josh has got a lovely whip. Makes a really awesome sound. He just likes to swing it in the air. Makes a cool noise. He a good bitch?
No. What the hell?
You're not doing your son any favors, ma'am.
He used to dance for hire. He was a go-go boy.
Do you think you could show me some of his moves?
A little bit of Josh. 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 Yeah, you like that, don't you, boy?
Oh no. This is too painful to watch. He's like 49. After having to bleach my eyes from what I just saw, the date's over and Jeremy brings her back home.
Hey.
Mom, hey, what's up? Tell me everything in great detail.
His name's Jeremy. He took me to a car hop. We went swing dancing. He wanted to know how you dance. So I kind of danced on him a little bit. I was leaning back, giving him some stuff.
Mom, I should have told you I get first touch. Did you talk about the bondage at all?
Well, he didn't seem to be as experienced as you, and he's not quite as inventive as you.
Is that what we're calling it? Inventive?
Oh, I have to break him out of his shell.
There you go.
Sweet.
I can count on you.
This guy's scaring me a little bit. He sounded too much like Bane.
Oh, your buddy!
I think it was perfect. I love you.
Like Mary Poppins. Perfect.
We got it. We got it.
That handshake is property of Zach and Cody. The legal team will be contacting you. So next up is Nick and his mom, Christine. Date number 2. Here we go.
I'm Christine and I'm 51.
I'm Nick and I'm 19.
And I'm gonna kick these mothers' asses for real.
Yeah, so she's gonna talk like that the entire episode. This dude.
I know this guy's gonna pick us because my mom's the
You heard?
Oh my gosh. We're gonna play every time she talks like that.
I'm the Rizzle Dizzle. These mothers better watch out for sizzle.
Hello? 911? Yes, I'd like to report a crime.
First thing that I want you to ask him if he prefers Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera. Because Christina Aguilera, ooh.
You know, the important questions when you meet someone. What are your hobbies? What do you like in a partner? And Christina or Britney, bitch.
Be really loud, be funny, and talk ghetto.
For shiz, what?
Oh my gosh. He told his mom to talk ghetto. This hurts. This hurts right here.
What am I gonna tell him about your job situation?
Please don't tell him that I don't have a job. I'll look like such a freaking loser.
You mean like this?
For real?
Tell him that my job is to chauffeur people around. I think that's pimp. You also let him know, too, that I'm not all that into sex. So ask him if he's all about sex or if he really wants a serious relationship.
For real?
Somehow the producer sat in front of this, watched it end to end, and was like, no, this is good. Nothing wrong here.
Dude, he's here. Remember everything I told you.
Hi, I'm Christine.
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
So where are we going?
Today we're gonna go stir up some trouble as Bonnie and Clyde.
Sounds good.
Let's go. Christine looks harmless. I hope she knows how to get gangsta.
Jeremy's off the hizzy? What?
They go on this date where they have this photo shoot as Bonnie and Clyde. It gets kind of weird. You might as well just see it.
I'm really into old Hollywood movies, so I thought we would dress up as Bonnie and Clyde.
This is the type of shit you can only do when MTV gives you a budget, costumes, and a venue.
Check this out now.
You look great.
Shoot, I look sexy as hell.
How embarrassed would you be if that was your mom going around talking like that?
I'm gonna take a picture of you in front of the car.
Sounds good, let's do it.
Make it provocative for me.
Ooh, I can be very provocative.
She's 51. This lady could be like 30 years older than him. Why is he asking her to make it provocative? I don't know, man. This show might be weirder than Parental Control. Who's sitting in the boardroom and was like, you know, we have a lot of shows where people date each other, but let's switch it up. How about we do it so instead you have to date the mom? Brilliant, Jefferson, brilliant.
Let's hop in the back seat.
Are you trying to get frisky with me?
Only if you want me to.
Ooh.
You are a fast mover. Please have a seat right there.
I'm really trying to get frisky with your son, remember?
Oh, that's right. Forgot all about that.
Silly straight woman.
My man's shoulders went up to the stratosphere when he did that.
That was a great shoot.
Let's go talk about Nick.
So the fun part of the date is over. They get to talking about her son, Nick. And you know the first thing that she has to bring up is...
It's Britney, bitch.
Oh, I got a question to ask you. Who would you prefer, Christina Aguilera or Britney Spears?
Christina, by a long shot.
Aww. Then he asks her about Nick's job.
What does Nick do for a living?
He's a chauffeur.
Where at?
He works for, like taking people wherever they want to go, you know, wherever.
If this was set in modern times, she probably could get away with saying he's an Uber driver. But this is 2005, so it's not gonna work.
Does he have a lot of goals?
Right now, he doesn't have, you know, the goals as far as I know, is doing anything right now.
Even my man's Jeremy's laughing at him at this point. He made him sound like a clown.
I have a question to ask you.
Then this awkward conversation happens.
Are you into sex a lot?
What do you mean?
Like having sex? Are you into that, or?
I've had sex before, but I wouldn't say I'm into just sex.
Because my son says that, you know, he's not into that part of it. Yeah, so he just, you know,
Has Nick ever had sex before?
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, she's tripping on her words pretty bad. She's going like...
Well, you made a really frisky Bonnie, and I had a great time with you on our date. But are you ready to head back to the house?
Sure enough, let's get going.
So after the questions are over, they finish their Bonnie and Clyde date, and Jeremy brings her back home.
I had a really great time on our date.
And so did I. And this is from my son to you.
Oh, that's sweet. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Am I the only one that thought that kiss was weird? That wasn't your auntie that hasn't seen you in a year type kiss. That was like the kiss of someone that was trying to seduce you for their son.
Nick.
Mom.
I had such the great time. His name is Jeremy. We did a photo shoot.
Did you make me look better than I was like I told you? Did you make sure you told them every lie I told you?
I'm believing that you were a driver. And
Big pimpin'.
As a mom, wouldn't you want your son to, be honest with their partner?
Most important thing of all, though. Did you ask him, Brittany or Christina?
Oh, what is it? The answer was...
I'm gonna die. Stop. My heart is panting.
Christina.
So do you think he'll think that I'm sexy?
No. Anyway, that's the end of that date, and now we're moving on to the third and final one.
Hi, I'm Janet. I'm 47.
I'm Daniel, and I'm 18, and I'm one hot piece of ass.
Okay.
Daniel loves his DDR.
Why is he on a Dance Dance Revolution pad? He's outside. You can't plug it in anywhere. It's not on. You can't use it.
Daniel is so happy and loving, and he loves to please people.
She sounds like one of those training videos you have to watch before you start a part-time job. So then they talk about what Daniel wants his mom to say to Jeremy, and the first thing that Daniel wants her to tell him is this.
Tell him I like hairy guys.
Why on earth do you like hairy guys?
I don't know, because it's fun to play with. Like it's fun to touch and run my hands through.
Been telling you about your dad for years.
Mom, don't say that.
Oh, no. Stop that. Stop that right now.
So ask him if he's uncircumcised, too.
And why is that important?
We'll just make sure that he's uncircumcised. It's not important why.
Okay.
Why do you need to know? Why? You have limited information you get to learn about him, and you want to know if he's a circumcised Sasquatch?
He's here.
Well, remember, Mom. Hairy, uncut.
Okay.
That's literally all they talked about. He wants to know if he's the abominable foreskin.
Hi, I'm Janet.
I'm Jeremy.
Nice to meet you. So where are we going?
Well, I love eating, so we're gonna go barbecue Mongolian style.
So he takes her to Mongolian barbecue. Originally, when he said that, I thought he was going to take her to an actual restaurant and they were going to sit down and order Mongolian food. But no, instead, they take a hike out to the hills where there's a picnic table with meats and a grill waiting for them. Very fancy.
And I thought we could do it in true Mongolian couture.
Don't put that on her head. We didn't have to add that part.
What does Daniel look like?
Well, he didn't want me to tell you like this, but he's 6 foot, eyes of blue, beautiful smile, and broad shoulders too.
She just described her son like he was a D&D character.
He likes guys with hair, and he likes the happy trail. Do you have a happy trail?
I do. I do have a happy trail.
Her son wanted a hairy Sasquatch looking dude. She saw Jeremy and she was like, you got a happy trail? We'll take that.
I wear big shoes, so do you think Daniel can handle that?
Does that mean what I think it means? And what size of shoe do you wear?
An 11 and a half.
Oh, that's pretty big.
What size does Daniel wear?
12 and a half.
12 and a half. Ooh.
MTV had some of the cringiest reality shows in existence. That right there, that's proof. Can he handle my big shoes? Come on. I'm imagining him with big ass clown shoes now.
Is Daniel on MySpace?
He sure is.
We asked him for his MySpace, not his Facebook. I didn't even have a MySpace. My brothers did. I had AOL Instant Messenger though. Felt popular as hell in middle school. When that sound would come on.
Does he go to school?
He goes to our local college. He wants to be a math teacher.
I like that. All right, well, let's go sit down and see how well we did.
So then they ate the food the producers bought. I mean, the food that they made. And of course, they have to even do that in an awkward way. They finish up their date and he drops her back at home.
Mom, you're back. How did it go?
It went really good. His name is Jeremy, and we went on a picnic. He's got big feet. He told me he wears an 11 and a half, and he wanted to know if you could handle it.
I can handle it.
Stop it. Stop it with this shoe nonsense.
You think we're gonna win?
Yeah, we are gonna win.
Thank you so much.
Now we get to the decision part of the show, and right out of the gate, I already have to tell you the intro is hilarious. They go for way longer than they need to, and they keep repeating the same camera transitions, and then they have this like cheesy angelic choir music. It's great. So then then the moms start to come back, and first up we have Diana and her son Josh, who is the go-go bondage dancer.
Hi, Jeremy. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Diana.
If Jeremy picks Josh, I know those two are going to do some freaky together.
Next up we have MC Vanilla Frapp, or Christine, and her son Nick, who is the celibate harmonica-playing Britney superfan.
What's up, Jeremy?
Not much, Christine.
Shoot! What these other mothers think they be? I got this.
Please make it stop. And finally, Janet and her son Daniel, who wanted the uncircumcised Sasquatch.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too, Janet.
I've seen these other sons, and they're not as cute as my Daniel.
This is a parody of itself. That was the most 2005 transition I've ever seen.
Diana?
What's with the random Dracula music all of a sudden?
I love that Josh is such a free spirit, but I'm looking for something a little more meaningful. I do not want to date your son.
Big mistake. This is my gorgeous son, Josh.
Oh my gosh. Do you see what he came down here wearing? What if Jeremy picked him? He would have came out the car with the whip and chains already. Said, let's go.
Christine, I'm so glad Nick's going back to school, but I can't really get behind a guy who doesn't want to have sex. I do not want to date your son.
You suck. Meet my bootylicious son, Nick.
Looks like the no sex is not a choice.
Damn! Man down! My man's roasting.
Janet, the fact that he's career-minded really turns me on. I do want to date your son.
All right, Jeremy. Now you can meet my awesome son, Daniel.
This music is so cheesy.
Bite me! My Jeremy!
Mom's feeling some type of way. And they said, bite me? Oh, 2000s. How I don't miss you. And then they start kissing right in front of all the guys he just denied while staring right in their eyes as a power move. Jeremy's the dom.
How do you think he looked?
He looks really stupid.
That face will haunt my dreams for many nights to come.
I think Jeremy's secretly a bitch.
But he can't handle a master like me.
He really brought the whip. It's a good thing Jeremy didn't choose him. So the moral of the story here is when you're going on a blind date, go with the person and not their mom. Thank you for watching, homies. Yes, there's finally a name for this little crew of about 120 subscribers. The Homies. If you'd like to see more and join the Homies, just hit that subscribe button and like or comment on the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.